Greetings, Islanders. This is Walter Kelly. We are so excited to have you after a year to come back to school. And to let you know, we really appreciate the feedback you've given us in the survey response. So we had every one of our families has now committed to either hybrid or to continue streaming at home. About 82% of our students are planning on coming in for hybrid, and we're ready for you. So our teachers have been planning for the last several weeks to try to find ways to engage and work with you while you're at home streaming or in person so that we're meeting both needs. And we're really pleased and proud of the work that our teachers are doing with that. Secondly, next week, you're going to receive two important pieces of information. One, whether you're going to be in student group A or B, so which cohort. Those are being determined by trying to make sure that everybody who's coming in from hybrid is able to actually enter their class without exceeding the maximum capacity for that class during COVID. For most classes, that's about 15 at a time. So know that that's driving whether or not you'll be in cohort A or B is how many of those classes can we make sure that you have an opportunity to go in person without exceeding that. We're also we'll try to make sure that we do our best with matching families and cohorts, but we cannot promise that because of that limitation. Another part is you're going to receive an invitation to reserve a parking spot. So we will go through the same process and filling those for seniors first, then juniors, and then we may have some room for some sophomores. We will have about 41% of our student body here on any given day. So that may open up a further opportunity for a few more parking spots. It will be free, but you do have to respond to the email next week and reply to us to reserve a spot. You also should already have received, or you can look at one safety video that Mr. Wold has produced. It's on our YouTube channel. We're going to be producing many more on everything from how do you enter the building, how do you complete an attestation, how do we do lunch, what do you do during an off period if you have one. So all of that will be covered in videos and you should be ready. So please do watch those. So the first day we're ready to go and we can keep it as safe as possible. Also, coming up on the 15th and the 16th for freshmen, a lot of our seniors are going to be leading a freshman orientation for you to come in person and do that. So we're excited. We get to see you. That will be optional, but will be offered. And please do look for that invitation in the next several days. The other thing, just on the entrance and exit piece, when we do come back to school, we are going to be monitoring all of our student entrances, but allowing students to come in the entrance closest to their first class to minimize that traffic that is in the hallway. And remember, students, the best way that we can do this is mask up, keep things clean, and make sure that we distance during all of that. My advice to students during this time is make sure that you are up to date or even ahead of some of your classwork virtually. So please don't build a deficit as you come back into the building. We want to make sure that we have time to go through those new procedures of how each one of your class works, make sure that the technology is worked out, and to make sure that you coming back in the building, you get to know each class of students that you're with. So we're going to be moving a little slow for those first couple of days instructionally. So make sure that you keep up with your work now. For parents and families, we want to keep those expectations high. We want to know when things are working or not. Students, this is for you as well. But also, please allow us flexibility. You as students have gone through 4 different instructional models in 14 months. And our teachers have too. So we're going to work through this. We're going to do a great job. Please work with us in the next coming weeks as we prepare for that. A couple of notes to students and seniors. Showware Center, which is our typical site of commencement, will not be open for commencement. It will be used for a COVID vaccination site. We will have a commencement. We are working on different options. In the next few weeks, we will be providing hopefully a plan A and a plan B, depending on what we are allowed and can do safely. Also with students, we are, for seniors in particular, we're working with you in Highlander Hour to see what are the most important aspects of a prom experience, because obviously we can't do a prom, but we're looking to see what we can do as an event that is, one, safe and also doesn't encourage or in any way endorse large gatherings of people. So we're working with that. We ask for your help and your understanding, but know that our commitment is for us to honor and celebrate your time here. I want to thank all of our teachers who've prepared for the next couple of weeks. I want to tell you, I really am excited to actually see Mercer Island High School work as Mercer Island High School. And again, I hope you have a good weekend. Signing off, take care, and we'll talk soon.